All right, guys. So in this video, we're going to be talking about what Bitcoin is doing today and what price action might look like this week, in my opinion. Remember that none of this is financial advice, and I'm just basically just telling you what I think is going to happen in the market. I think Bitcoin is at such a critical stage that the very next thing that is going to happen in this market is going to take a lot of people by surprise, especially those that are not really paying attention to what is going on right now in the market. So in this video, I'm here to break everything down as to what I think is going on in the market. And of course, if you've been watching my videos, then you know what to do already. Smash the like button, subscribe, share if you like any of the contents that I create here. So let's go straight to my screen. All right, so this is Bitcoin right now on the 1 hour time frame, and so far, I mean, you guys know this by now. Bitcoin has been ranging for a really long time right now, and prices have not really been moving very well. As a matter of fact, we've been ranging between these levels, which is around 107,000 to $90,000. So that has been the range. You can see here, we hit here, then we came back. I mean, we hit here, then we came up, and then we came back here, and we are likely coming back here, in my opinion anyway. And prior to that, we came all the way from down and found support in this area, and then we went up, found resistance, came back down, up and down like that. So in my opinion, I think that there's a lot of things that could happen in this market, and I want to break it down to you. So on this 1 hour time frame, what I did was I was able to draw out my fib retracements in order to get where I think Bitcoin is going to go. So right now, I think that, I mean, we already know that Bitcoin is ranging, right? But there's a situation here. Um, I feel like we need to touch on this trend line. There's a trend line here that has been established for a while, up since the beginning of the year, actually, from the 20th of January. As a matter of fact, from the day that I think Donald Trump was inaugurated, the market crashed a little bit, and since then we've established this trend line. So the trend line looks like this. This chart may look a little bit clumsy at this point, but you can see rejection here, rejection here. We can call this a rejection as well, but not really, but you get the point. And then it only makes sense for Bitcoin to go all the way up here, or maybe range sideways for a while and then touch it. Today is just Monday, so it's possible that Bitcoin could range all the way to Friday at this point, or even going to 2 weeks. But whenever, basically, we could just keep ranging and maybe near this place, just like we did as a at this place, we could get to somewhere like this area before getting rejected, or we could just experience a huge week to liquidate these short positions here and then drop down a little bit more to these levels. That's what I'm saying for Bitcoin right now in the short term anyway. And there are lots of things to back it up right now. Look at the on the 1 hour time frame, we have the oscillators on the stochastic RSI dropping as well. Then if we go to like the 4 hour, we also have the MACD about to have a bearish cross as well. That's on the 4 hour time frame. We will go to the 1 day. Now the 1 day is where there is a little bit of a confluence here, but at the end of the day, one a specific time frame would always dominate, which is always a higher time frame. But if the higher time frame is looking uncertain, like the way this 1 day time frame is looking uncertain right now, both on the what they call it, the MACD and the stochastic RSI. On the stochastic RSI, you can see that we've not really had a spike up if we're going to like break above this, but this is a good move anyway. And ideally, this move, what will make this move really better is if we were having volumes that were, complementing this move. I mean, bullish volumes. If it was a good move, you would be seeing the volumes reducing, the red volumes reducing in size. Well, as you can see, the red volumes are not reducing, the bearish volumes are not reducing. It's supposed to go from weak red, from strong red to weak red and to strong greens, So at the point where we are not really having strong and weak reds getting weaker, you know, like something like this, you can see that these weak reds here, these lighter reds here, they were a little bit smaller compared to, and yes, you can see this here, they're a little bit smaller as well as they were moving on the dailies. They get smaller, but these are not really getting smaller like that, which means that the volume to the upside is not really much. That's the meaning of this thing basically. And if you want to get more on how to read this stuff like the MACD and the stochastic RSI and completely understand what the market is doing just by looking at them, then you should hop on any of my programs. They are really awesome, even if I do say so myself. But yeah, they are really really cool. So just go down below. You're going to see a link, www.investorsden.com.ng, and you'll be able to partake in any of my programs. So moving on, based on this, we've already been able to establish that this bullish momentum that we're supposed to have on a daily is not really strong, which means that we may not even get above this week at this point. That's this week that we had on Friday. We may not even get above it at this point. Today is Monday, right? We may just never get above here. And honestly, I could even say that it would make sense to open a short position like this. I don't want to say that, so you don't go and open it. Except you're my private group, you're never going to see my positions on live here. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's if I was going to enter a position, it would look something like this, right? Because this, I don't think this week is going to get taken out anyway, because it's a pretty strong one and it happened on the close of the week, so it makes sense. And to see prices just keep dropping like this, and then if we go to the 1 week time frame, um if you go to a 1 week time frame, you can see very, very clearly like we just had a really, really tough print of a red bearish candlestick, and it's probably going to continue for a while. This is the 1 week time frame, keep in mind. So it will probably last for a while. So I think the market is going to drop in such a way that it's going to surprise a lot of people. And it's not going to surprise me anyway, or anybody that really pays attention to what I'm saying, because it's probably going to be serious. Anyway, so that's the end of today's video. Remember, please don't take anything as financial advice. I'm just showing you what I think is going on in the market, so it is not financial advice, please. But if you've enjoyed this video, leave your comment in the comment section down below. And yes, for those people that keep asking, yes, this is going to affect altcoins. It's definitely going to affect altcoins. Altcoins are going to drop as well. But I have some altcoins that I'm looking to buy. If you want to see any of that, hop onto my private group and you'll be able to see everything that I'm buying when this market dumps. The buying area will be around here, 70, 75. I'll start looking for projects to buy on spots for investments till probably the end of the year. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.